On Friday, history was made. SpaceX went public and it is the biggest and most valuable company in the world. But having this company be worth so much, the question that people are asking me is, are you going to invest in SpaceX? And the answer is actually no. Not in the stock individually, but the way Elon Musk has done that is he's listed SpaceX through the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ have actually lowered the entry level for you to be listed on their index funds. Now, I do invest in their index funds, so inherently I don't have a choice. I'm going to invest in SpaceX whether I want to or not. But the question is, do I think it's going to survive? Well, I think there's a lot of hype around Elon Musk, but he also backs up what he says. So it's a difficult thing to do, and I'm not here to give you financial advice, but what I do is I would stay away from any individual stock in general. I wouldn't say invest in one stock. I would say you need to diversify your risk so that you're not heavily invested in one person or company. Now, he has had history that if you bet against him, you probably are going to lose that bet. But when it comes to this, I think that he's got some great ideas, and I really hope that they succeed. So if you are interested in investing, I would wait a few months to see how it does, because a lot of the initial investors into SpaceX will have their holding periods released so that they can start selling, and that's what you need to avoid. You're going to see that the market is going to go up. It was listed, I think, at $134 a share. Last time I checked, it was $164 a share. So it has gone up by 20%. But the risk is that once all the early investors are able to sell their shares, they will 100% do that. And that will then drop. Then the share price will actually drop, and you'll look like a bit of a chop. So just be careful. If you do want to invest in SpaceX, if you want to play the game, you want to risk it, invest early and hopefully sell with a profit. But if you want to see where it goes, I would give it about 6 months to a year before I consider investing into SpaceX. The siren says it all. That might happen to you if you invest all your life savings and it doesn't pull off. So just be careful where you invest your money, and yeah, be safe out there. Now, most of us can't even imagine what $2 trillion is. So I'm going to give you some fun facts of what exactly $2 trillion is worth. If I said I was going to give you $1 million a day, every day, how long will it take you to become a trillionaire? Now, that seems like a lot of money, $1 million every day. Well, it's going to take you 2,738 years to hit the trillionaire mark, and SpaceX is worth $2 trillion. To make it even more crazy, if I had to give you $1 million every hour, how long will it take? How many years will it take for you to become a trillionaire? That's $24 million a day. Well, the answer is actually 114 years. Even if I started paying any one of you watching this video right now $24 million a day, you still will never become a trillionaire, no matter how badly you think you would. But why is a company worth so much? I mean, they're just flying rockets. But the thing is, people are not valuating the company over what it does currently, but they are valuating the company on what they say that SpaceX will do in the future. Now, it's not just about building rockets and sending them to space. What Elon Musk actually saying is he's going to launch data centers for these big AI companies who are in desperate need for computing power. He's going to build them in space. Now, that is completely unthinkable to any normal human, but hey, Elon Musk thinks he can do it, and I hope he can, because that will be a great help for us.